Good morning, everyone. My name is Mariana, and thank you so much for joining us. So, I will be taking you on personal hygiene SNS. So, I'll be touching on some few personal touches. Please feel free to look at this as a way of just me sharing knowledge and skills and all that. So, with personal hygiene, I just wanted to focus on the understanding of what really personal hygiene is and learn the different types of personal hygiene. And also, after this, we'll also understand the importance of hygiene. I brought this topic because personal hygiene helps us also to prevent diseases. So, through all these hygiene practices that I'll be sharing, this is another way of us maintaining our health. We are health coaches. This is another way of us also living up to standard with our health and all that. So, I would like you to take it as a way of learning, a way of getting to know what exactly that we all need to do. So, as much as I'm taking this topic on hygiene, this is another way of me updating myself on the preventative measures and all that. So, I'll tackle on the ABC part of just you being up to standard with your hygiene. And the ABC is just the simple steps that we all need. Simple, nothing complex, nothing difficult. It's just something that you will also understand as well. So, personal hygiene, maybe you might wonder, what is personal hygiene? Why did I choose this topic? Because these are practices that keep us clean. This is what maintains our health and prevent illnesses. Most of the times, because of the way the environment is, because of the way we are living our lives, we are not practicing the health habits. So, with personal hygiene, if you have to just explain it in the layman's language, it's just helping you maintain health and also prevent illnesses. It also improves your confidence and social well being. Leaders, we are FBOs, we are forever business owners, or maybe if you are not a forever business owner, you need to maintain your health. So that is one point that I wanted to clear out. Now, why is it important that we focus on personal health? Because when you prevent it, it will also help us prevent infections, to help us also prevent diseases, to help us promote good health, to help us also promote self-esteem, protects others as well from germs. So I'm going to take you through as we go on what is personal hygiene. I've already touched. So now, hand hygiene itself. How do we maintain it? You need to wash your hands with soap and clean water. We have what it takes. If you have running water, or maybe you are in the village, or you are in a place where you are not able to wash your hands every time. During COVID, there were specific measures which were put before entering a place, or while you are in the place, you put soap and water. Every time, even under a tree, you will find a container with water, soapy water, you start washing your hands. So if you don't have such things, you need to also initiate some of the ways you can also maintain. Most of the times they say germs is transmitted with our hands, right? So before eating and after using the toilet, all the time we need to maintain our health with this. Before you touch food, before preparing food, or when you cough, most of the times when we cough, we are holding our hands. You are coughing and you are holding your hands and sneezing, you are holding your nose. That's the best time for you to wash your hands. And once you get to use these hand hygiene practices, without even thinking, without even blinking, once you start doing it all the time, it makes it even easy. Or maybe after touching dirty surfaces, sometimes it's very hard to identify is this a dirty surface or not? Sometimes we start experiencing problems that we even don't know. How did we get here? How did I get sick? How did I get this flu or cough and all that? But another way also for you to know, that is a way your body is actually trying to show you that, my dear, I am tired. I've been focusing on you, helping you fight. But now, this is the final stage. I'm very, very tired. Kindly, please take care of me. When you see you are having headaches, complaining of all those small, small things that we always overlook, and always we say we are strong. We are not strong. When we say all those small, small things, it means we have neglected ourselves for the longest. And it's time for you to be able to come through. So you need to make sure that you wash your hands. Teach the kids as well at home and monitor them, because sometimes the kids today they wash their hands, tomorrow they are not. But once it becomes a daily thing, it becomes easy. Now let's talk about oral hygiene. It's a very sensitive matter. Sometimes it's not easy to tell someone, yo, your breath is stinking, or your breath, is not pleasant. So that is why we have all natural products that work for us to use them, so that we are maintaining our health. We have the very best gel, guys. Sometimes if you are feeling like you don't understand, or you don't know if you have a fresh breath, please try to ask a trusted friend, how do you find my breath? So you need to brush your teeth twice, if not 3 times. So for those of you with braces, you will need to brush every time you eat. And it's good, like with Forever Tooth Gel. If you have braces, you can just have your floss or your toothbrush in your bag. Even if you are at a place where you are not able to brush, you can always rinse. So you use clean toothbrush. And I wanted to point out, sometimes we leave our toothbrushes in the toilet. Leaders, my people, let's avoid doing that. I don't want to dwell much on that, but let's avoid leaving our toothbrushes in the toilet. Make sure that your toothbrush is not packed or saved in the bathroom or the toilet. And then you need to use the toothpaste that works for you, or maybe a floss, or a mouthwash, or anything. So rinse your mouth after meals every time before you sleep. Make sure you rinse your mouth. So also, you need to visit a dentist regularly. Preferably, if you don't have problems, you can visit a dentist at least twice in a year. You need to make it a habit, make it a goal, make it a non-negotiable thing for you to go for the dentist, and go even once. Sometimes we take it like I am natural, because most of the people, they say, if you visit a doctor unless you are sick. No, you don't want to be sick. That's why you need to be visiting the doctor and see where you stand. So another thing that you need to do with your body hygiene, you need to breathe daily, bath daily with soap, clean water, clean clothes. With clothes, the other training we said, you do not have to have expensive clothes. As long as they are clean, your body is clean, and you need to maintain your hygiene. Even if you are applying the simplest body cream, you will still glow because you are wearing clean clothes. Keep your skin clean and dry. Once your skin is damp, you will always need to experience all this. Bacteria grow in moisturized environments, so you don't want to always have a maybe as what is the sweaty skin and all that. If you are one of the, because we have people that our bodies differ, guys. So if you're one of the people that is always sweating, find a way to make sure that you are damp or clean or dry all the time, and you make use of the measures. So use a deodorant if needed. We have the best deodorant. But another thing with the deodorant stick, I don't know if you ever experienced it. You will experience that the very first time that you use, or maybe your clients, when they use the deodorant stick, the Forever Deo stick, you start to stink, even your armpits. It's a very normal way of getting rid of all those, the body starts your armpits is starting to identify that it's a new thing. And remember, this deo stick is not just a deo stick, it's working on your glands, so the sweat will come out. So I always suggest, if you are using the deo stick and you have noticed this, try to have a deodorant spray. You don't have to go straight or closer, just give it that fresh smell. You use your deo stick on the skin, and the deodorant that you need to make sure just to get that fresh smell just from far, because we have noticed that most of the times, if you are just starting to use the deo stick, you start to smell, and some of the people, it takes time before the body really reacts or responds to this. And that is why I always recommend, while you are using your deo stick, your Forever Deo stick, make sure you are also using the other deodorant. Don't put it closer. You can spray from far just to clear out that smell as well. You might not understand, but those that have experienced the unpleasant odor when they were starting to use the deodorant, you experience that people have been experiencing this as well. So ladies, especially to the ladies, even gentlemen, hair care is very important. We've talked about body, we've talked about oral, but your hair says a lot about you. You do not need Brazilians for you to shine. You do not need expensive wig for you to shine. You do not need to break the bank for you to be able to maintain your health. All you need to do is just wash your hair regularly. Have you noticed? If your hair is dirty, you start to experience this acne. The breakouts also starts. That is when sometimes your skin even starts to show that, my dear, this hair that you have is actually bringing, most of the times, even when your hairstyle is old, you see it with your face. So wash your hair regularly. Make sure even if you don't have money to go to the salon, make sure you are washing your hair. We have the best shampoo. We have the best products that can maintain our health. Keep your nails short and clean. For those of us with manicure, make sure you are washing your hands as well. Even if they are not short, you make sure that you are keeping on with the hand washing, because bacterials, they love this part of the nails. Avoid nail biting. I know some people, it's a habit that is just like you can't control it, but avoid it, because with the hands is where bacterials are most of the times. So you start introducing bacterials within your mouth, and then it goes. So use personal grooming kits or grooming tools. Is just soap and water. Soap and water. So, guys, hygiene has a lot. We have a lot to discuss about hygiene. This is just surface information. For my ladies, every month, how do you take care of yourself? Can you make it a goal to pamper yourself during this time? That time of the month, you need to use clean sanitary products. So there's still another study going on about sanitary pads. Try to also do research about it. I don't want to dwell much on that with the sanitary pad stories that is going on, because even the minister in Namibia is also now trying to analyze how true or how safe which route should the ladies go. So change pads regularly and wash hands before and after changing. This is hygiene, guys. Before you start holding that pad and open it, look at it like you are changing someone a newborn's diaper. You need to wash your hands. And then you dispose your product safely. Sometimes it's safe to say you can put it in a plastic, you cover it well, and then you put it in the dustbin, because sometimes it rains and then the dogs are in the dustbins and then they are destroying all these things. But once you put it in a plastic, when you dispose your sanitary pads, it makes it even easy before the trash is taken away. So ladies, we are here during that time of the month. What products are you also going to focus on if you are one of the people that suffers from dysmenorrhea or painful menses? This is now your time to shine. You need to take care of yourself. You need to make sure that you are drinking aloe berry nectar, you are taking the heat lotion, and you are taking care of yourself as well. So I'm still going on, and this is the part where we most of the times lack, because we grew up in the kitchen, we are kitchen in and out and all that, but we still lack. Most of the times we are lacking with hygiene because we personalize things, we put things like it's a normal thing. But when you are in the kitchen, you need to make sure you wash your hands. Everything else without blinking, wash your hands before preparing food, and make sure that you clean fruits and vegetables and cook food properly. Take time to prepare food and store food safely as well. Make sure where you are keeping your food is clean and safe. Even if you don't have to clean every day, but at least make it a goal to clean once in a month where you are storing food, right? So I hope I am communicating. And then we are here with disease prevention. Proper hygiene reduces the spread of germ, because with diarrhea, flu, and skin infections, this is how we can all prevent diseases. And then it encourages healthy communities. You are in and out of doctor visits because of sometimes poor hygiene. And poor hygiene does not show right away. It piles up, it builds up, it goes over and over until one day then you are going to be told, you know what, I'm tired. So this is how I get to show you that I am tired. Every time you feel sick, you feel your body is not well, think without blinking that the body has been fighting for you. Unknowingly, you are now experiencing what the body says. I have been fighting silent battles. Now it's for you to see that I have been fighting for you. Now, some of the tips. You need to maintain your daily routine. Maintain your health daily. Use personal items only and keep your surroundings clean. Leaders, you don't need to be a nurse for you to be clean. You don't need to be a health professional for you to maintain your environments clean. You need also to educate others. We are health coaches. These are some of the trainings that we know. Some of this training, some of this spot check on training, you will never get them. Where have you seen a business where they keep training, teaching you, and developing you in all ways? No ways. So today we learn about hygiene. Which area are you going to focus on cleaning or helping yourself? We have seen with environmental health, we have seen that sometimes it's not easy to maintain a clean space, because sometimes probably maybe you are a busy person. Today the space is clean, tomorrow is not, but we just want you to maintain it, the daily habits that needs you to keep showing up hygienically. So you need to educate others also. You are a health coach. If you see your downline or your business partner is lacking in one area or another, sometimes don't take it personal when someone comes and correct you and say, my dear, this hairstyle, some you can also see someone who means well for you, because there are some spot check on, they just want to embarrass you. There's a way that you also speak that shows that you are really helping me, but there's also a way of showing, I am here to show you that, hello, you are not doing justice for yourself. And I'm observing and I'm noticing. So let's educate others, let's help each other in a good way, of course. So another way that you can also find yourself maintaining your health is just making sure that your space is clean, because it also helps you. Personal hygiene is very much important. It's essential for good health. Simple habits prevent diseases. Everyone has a responsibility to stay clean, whether you are young or old, in an environment or in a household. Everyone should play their part. When we talk about environmental hygiene, it's making sure your bed is made all every day. You don't have the same beddings the whole day, I mean the whole month, or after 3 months the same beddings, and then you have clothes that are dirty, or you have clothes that are mixed with clean dirty clothes. Sometimes you don't have a washing machine, you don't have to break the bank. Just maintain your hygiene. Make sure your clothes are properly ironed. Even if you don't live in an area where there's electricity, when you are washing and hanging your clothes, make sure that they are not going to be, wrinkled. So even if you remove them from the line, you are able to remove from that. The body is also another way of you looking good without you telling people that you are clean. We will always identify if you have attended this topic of personal hygiene or not. Thank you so much. I am so grateful that we have been able to listen until this time. And this is my take, that I'll always maintain my space clean. I'll always appreciate simple cleaning habits, simple habits that will always help to prevent diseases. And when you notice your body is complaining, it means you have been neglecting. So identify, how have you been neglecting your body, so that you start taking care of it. And it's another way of you maintaining your good health. Thank you so much.